Welcome to our channel Learn, Share and Aspire. Today we are going to learn about comparable interface in Java. So we will understand what is comparable interface, why do we need it and how to use it. So let's start about learning something about comparable interface. So comparable interface is used to order the objects of user defined class. We will understand the statement with the help of an example later. Comparable interface is present in the java.lang package and it has only one method, that is compare to method. So let's see about this compare to method. So this compare to method returns an integer and it returns this integer based on the comparison that we make here. So if the current object is less than the specified object, it returns a negative integer. If it's equal to the specified object, it returns 0. Otherwise, it returns a positive integer. And we will also see this with the help of an example later. And we will have a look at the official documentation of the interface comparable. And here you can see it's present in the java.lang package. And okay, all the wrapper classes and the string classes implement the comparable interface. So you can see here the integer wrapper class, string class. So it's all implementing the comparable interface. Here's the string class implementing comparable interface. Okay, let's move to our example. So let's understand simple sorting. How does simple sorting work and why do we need comparable interface? So in this class I have created a list of employee names. So the list is of type string and it contains the name of the employees. So I have added three values here: employee 2, employee 1 and employee 3. Now what I have done is I have printed out the list. So basically it would print out in the same order in which they are added. Now we are sorting the list based on the employee name here. We are calling the sort method of collection class and passing the employee name list, which will in return sort the list based on the name of the employees. And then we are printing the names again. So let's run this program and see. First, without sorting, it print out in the order of employee 2, employee 1 and employee 3, and after sorting it's employee 1, 2 and 3. So basically this is very simple, right? So let's move ahead and see why do we need the comparable interface and which cases do we need it. So to understand this, I have created a class name as employee and it had three variables, that is name, salary and employee ID, and here's a simple constructor for initializing these variables. And then we have a sort employee class. What this class is doing, it has a list of the type employee with the name employee list. So you can see the list is of type employee, and then we are adding three employee values to this class: one with the name employee 1, salary of 20,000 and employee ID of 12. The other we are adding with the name employee 2, salary of 10,000 and employee ID 14. Similarly, employee 3 with salary of 30,000 and employee ID 16. Now what if I just write collections.sort and then I pass the name of the list here, empty list, like we did in the previous example. So see, it's giving an error, and this is because the sort method does not exactly know on which parameter do you need to sort your list. So whether it would be based on the employee name or the salary of the employee or on the base of employee ID. So it's not clear to the sort method, that's why it's giving an error. And here comes the role of comparable interface. Is the employee class needs to implement the comparable interface. So let's do it. Implements comparable interface, and since we are implementing an interface, we need to add all of its unimplemented methods here. So let's add it. So as we have talked, it just have one method compare to, and then we will write a code that will sort the employee object here. So let's say we want to sort the list based on the salary of the employees. So what we will do here is we will write this conditions if this dot salary is less than o dot salary, we will return -1. So remember that we talked about the implementation of the compare to method here, and if these salaries are equal we will return 0. So if this dot salary is equal to o dot salary, we will return 0, and in the other case we will return 1. So basically we have implemented this compare to method here, and you can see the error is also gone here. So we will just give a run. First we will need to print this list. So for and employee emp list. Okay, we will print out the list here, emp dot name, the salary of the employee, and the employee ID. Okay, let's give it a run. So as you can see, the employees are sorted based on the salary. So 10,000, 20,000 and 30,000 here. So this by default sorts your list in the ascending order. What if you want to sort the list in descending order? You can go back to the employee class in the compare to method and just reverse the conditions here. You can pass 1 in place of -1 and -1 in place of 1. So here. So we have reversed the conditions, and then we will give it a run again and see the list is sorted based on the descending order here. So that's all for the comparable interface. We will be back with more topics. Please like, share and subscribe our channel.